14. Right.
You were perfect on the surface, and then you fucked up and you can't go back. You didn't mean it, but I did not care. No. Disrespect me in front of my friends. Remember that San Francisco weekend. You didn't mean it, but I did not care. You ever tell me the truth? No, you didn't. Well, no, but you did do. Indeed. Even though I loved you through and through. Even though I loved you. Disrespect me in front of my friends. Remember that San Francisco weekend. You took my shoulders and you pushed me on to the ground. You want forgiveness and move forward, but I thought I told you that it's fucking over. You really had your chances, threw them all to the ground. And you surround me lies, and that's when I realized that everyone was right, and I should believe.
CPU's at 14.
You held me
Actually, my computer's doing pretty good.
and nothing ever feels right, and everything wouldn't be fine if I chose to leave, 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 to leave.
We know, Krillin.
We could fight but that's no fun for you.
My CPU. Oh my god, it's high. A little bit high. But
No secrets from you, my darling.
okay. Let's get into this because my CPU. Well, okay, now it's 43. Okay, so yeah, let's chill. Okay, we're back in here. We're gonna get right back to working on the track we were working on last time. There were some people in the chat last time that gave some really good suggestions. So I was super happy for that. Yeah, if you have any suggestions or comments, definitely drop them. I want to hear from other producers or just anyone, just whatever you feel about what I'm doing. If you think something could be better, definitely let me know because I want this to sound as good as it can. Phildor Info on YouTube said hi. What's up? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're working on some music. Basically, yeah, I'm still working on making my backing tracks for some live shows. So I have like a set in mind that I want to do that's more geared around like my more electronic songs. It'll definitely include that song that you heard in the intro if y'all were here during the intro. But yeah, I have an idea, and I feel like this is like the song that I would open with. So I just want it to sound like as good as it can. You do good. Appreciate you. Yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for hanging in the chat over on YouTube. All right, so let's go into the track. So yeah, this track is actually, if you weren't here last time, this track is already released. It's already out, part of an EP that I made around Halloween 2021. But I'm repackaging it so that I can sing some lyrics over it. So I already have the lyrics because this song is inspired by an older song that's also released. The song is called The Cold Shoulder. And so I'm taking the lyrics from that and I'm plugging it into this beat because they're kind of like, the two songs are like sisters to each other. They're like inspired by each other. So I want to bring them both together because I love those lyrics, but then I love this beat. And so this is like where I want to go with the song. Can you do one? Can I do one what? Let me know what you mean by that. All right, so yeah, last time we were just doing some arranging. I brought in a whole bunch of vocal samples into this track. A few other vocal samples that I thought of since last time that I want to also add to it. So I'm going to try to look for those and add those too. And then from there, we're going to get into some mixing. So let's play the track. And while this track plays, I'm going to do a little bit of searching for some of those vocal stems. My chat is looking weird right now. Can you do one? Can I do music? What do you mean by that? Yeah, we're here doing music. I sing, I write, I record, I produce, so I do everything from the ground up. So that's why it takes me so damn long, but it's fun, so it's fine. Okay, let's play the song, and then I'm going to go search for those vocals I was thinking of. Let's get into it. If it's loud on y'all's end. Yeah. I'm personally trying to blow the top off of this shit in my house. While it's playing, I'm just gonna look for some vocal samples I was thinking about. Where could it be? See if I can find it. I still have a lot of arranging to do and hearing all the things I want to change, but I'm trying to get the focus first. was pretty good. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of work to still do, but I'm liking it so far. Appreciate feedback. I feel like everything is just like right in the center. So I feel like one thing I definitely want to do is do some panning and just just spread things out a little bit. Everything I feel like is like right in my ear. Yeah. That's basically where to end. I left a little bit of trailing. I left a little bit of trailing at the end just so I can have space to lead it into the next track. But yeah, that's basically it. Lots of work to do still. So first thing though is looking for some vocals that I wanted to have in here. So I found a whole bunch of vocal samples related to this song. You can see how many are here. So last time I think we went through all these down here. So I'm going to, I'm gonna take a listen to these ones up here and see what's in here. So let's see. A whole bunch of just little samples here. What's this one? I saved like every little sample. I want to see what I want to use. Okay, so that's already in here. I don't know what this is. Doesn't look like there's anything here. And this looks completely empty. Okay, what's there? Oh. I'm not sure if I want that sample in here. Let me think. Actually, I think I already have that sample over here. I'm not sure where I'd want to put it though. For now, let me copy this and what I want to do. I'm going to duplicate this and I'll get rid of all these because I already have it up there. I'm going to copy this and put it over here. Not really sure where I want it. But let me just leave it there for now and keep listening. All these different little things. I'm just realizing that it's not coming through on y'all's side. Let's see. That's interesting. Sounds kind of cool, honestly. So I'll add that too. I'm just adding all of these like interesting sounding vocal samples. We'll arrange them later, but let's just get them all in here first. I don't know why that's taking so long to consolidate. Hmm. Yeah. Um, just bringing all of these in. I don't know why this little ass thing is taking so long to consolidate. Let's go, let's go. All right, and we'll normalize it and we'll deal with it later. What's happening? There you go. Okay, let's keep listening. Okay, yeah, some of these vocal samples do not sound good, but we can make them sound good. Not sure where this would go. Let's put it next to this one. Maybe this other one. Let's consolidate this. Someone on YouTube, Dodie Red Dwayne, 1237 says, I assume you meant, is that FL Studio? No, this is Ableton. This is Ableton. Yeah. Yeah, it's Ableton. Never used FL personally, but Ableton is my first and my only. Well, I used Audacity for a little bit when I had no money, but yeah, no, this is Ableton. Okay. I'm looking for a specific vocal sample that I have it in my head, but I don't know if it's on here, so I'm just looking for it. That sounded kind of good, actually. I feel like this is already somewhere in here, but oh, oops. But I'm gonna bring it in. Hold on. What's this? Some of these are sounding weird. Oh, sorry. Someone said in the chat, finally someone spelled my name correctly. Oh, people don't pronounce it right? I know what that feels like. People say my name wrong. Sorry, I need to take another listen of these. Some of them come out sounding all weird and choppy. Let me try that again. And yeah. Sounded a lot better. What's this one? I think they're the same thing twice. This one's pulsing because it's side chaining from the kick. Ooh, but it sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's keep that. We'll keep that. We will, what am I doing? We'll consolidate this. They're pretty good, actually. And we will normalize that. All right, anyway, let's keep listening. What's this? That's already in there. What the hell? Huh, I don't know. I'm just finding a whole bunch of interesting sounding, what is it? Interesting sounding samples here. I'm just putting them all in and creating more work for myself. Uh, ugh. And we'll see maybe where it'll fit in the song. Oh wait, it's the wrong one. What did I just find? 7. Oh, why is this? Oh, let's see. Just some interesting samples here. Let's take that. Why not? We will consolidate that one. And what's up with the chat? Anyway, and nice. Yeah, I don't know where I'll put that, but figure out later. I want to. Oh. All right. I ever find it. Sounds kind of cool. Oh, why not? Let's put that too. Like a reverse something. I don't know. Let's put this. Oh. Like an interesting reverse reverb thing. So put that. It's going to be a lot of vocal samples in this. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. Okay. Keep looking at these. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. This one right here is what I was looking for. Yes. Let's bring that. And let's listen to it. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Okay, yeah, I was worried I wasn't going to find it. So let's definitely add that one in. And we'll add this one in. We'll listen to some of the rest of these ones over here. And then we will start arranging all of this stuff. Oh, yeah, it's going to take a while. We'll see how far we can get in the next, I don't know, until the time. Let's go, let's go. CPU's looking good. Haven't crashed out yet, so that's good. Heck of slow. And I probably didn't need to take the whole sample. I think this is just repeating. Actually, no, these look different. Anyway, we'll figure it out later. Okay. Then we'll normalize that. All right. Let's hear the rest of these. Oh, oh, no. I don't know what's happening. Actually, fuck it. Let's add that too. Just for variety. Take that off. Oh, actually, just kidding. God damn it. Hold on. Put it back. Paste this. Someone in the chat. Muhammad. I can't see the whole name. Hold up. Sorry, my chat is bootleg, but Muhammad Odina V, I can't see the rest of the name, said, sorry, how are you? What are you doing? I'm okay overall. Working on this track. It's going to be let me see, it's going to be a backing track for some live shows that I have coming up. Well, I mean, I haven't scheduled any live shows, but once it's all done, then I'll schedule some live shows. So I'm making this track so that I can go and take it live and sing over it and maybe do like some DJ sets or whatever. So right now I'm going through all of these different vocal stems that I recorded like way back as a part of another song. And I'm bringing it into this song because I'm going to use the lyrics from that song over the beat on this. So yeah. So I'm just normalizing all of these vocal samples that I'm choosing to bring in, and then we'll get to arranging them. So I'm almost done here, just listening to this last few. Okay, yeah. So, okay, cool. So I think I think that's all the vocal samples that I want to bring into this. I don't know why my chat window for Restream is so small. I can only see like one word at a time. I'll have to go and fix that. I don't know how to work this shit. Anyway, whatever. Because I feel like I'm not seeing all the messages. Oh, wait. Okay. Someone said you're so sweet. Oh, thanks. Bye. Peace. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So I have all the vocal samples here. Let's get into some mixing because I want to just get right into it. So for right now, I'm going to turn all these extra vocal stuff off just so I can focus on this main beat up here. And then once I'm ready to, once I'm ready to add the vocals, we can add those. All right, so let's get it. I don't know where to start. So let's just take it one line at a time, starting with our main bass line. Just start from the top. So this is the main bass line. This is like our main thing for the song. It starts off the song, it ends the song, it carries the song. So it needs to be really tight. So first thing that I want to do is take a look at my master channel because I made this song several years back and I just had different methods of like mixing and mastering. So this is from years before this mastering channel right here. And so I'm not even really sure if I like what I did. I don't even really know what I did here, honestly. It's just, I couldn't even really tell you. Like, not really sure about this EQ curve. I did put a limiter. Okay, we'll probably keep that. So let me listen, and let me just listen to parts of this master chain. We do it. So this is without it. I feel like I'm not hearing much of a difference. Emily Ayala Cornell said, oh my goodness, this chat. He said, oh, something in Spanish. All right, I don't speak Spanish. She said, Macanazo que hablas. I don't know how to speak Spanish, but appreciate you stopping by the chat. I don't know why my chat box is so... This is how small my chat box looks, guys. Oh, it's better up here. There it is. Okay. Yay, I fixed it. All right, cool. Oh my god, I'm getting distracted. Okay. Let me start over. So this is my master chain, but it's super old. I feel like I might delete it because I have different ideas. And I'm not really sure if I hear much of a difference. I hear a little bit of a difference. I feel like, I don't know if this master channel is really doing anything for me. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to minimize it. And I'll just leave it alone for now. And maybe I'll come back and see if I want to do something with it. But yeah. And then let's listen to this EQ. You know what? I feel like I'm working backwards. I'm going to turn both of these off and just leave them alone. And we'll revisit them later, but I'm not even anywhere close to the mastering portion. So I'm just going to leave them alone for now. Let me see. So I have a limiter here. I did want a limiter for sure, regardless of what happens. So I'll leave that alone. This is restreamed so that you guys can hear this shit, so I'll leave that alone, obviously. But, yeah, I have a little bit of gain on it, and maybe I'll just leave that alone for now. I think that's probably fine. So, yeah, just going to turn off that stuff on the master channel so that I can work on this with kind of a more clean slate. Anyway, yeah, so let's take it line by line. Let's start with the space and do some stuff. So I got an EQ curve here. This is the actual bass instrument. So I really just love how that sounds. I don't think I'm gonna touch it. But the EQ, we can touch. So let's maybe see if we can tighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna solo it. See if we can tighten it up a little bit. I love that. I love that rumble. See, it's not really doing much below like 35. I really don't want to hear much of a difference. I just want to get rid of anything I don't need. on the low end. So I think there was a lot. Oh my God. Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy, but I think there was a lot of low end when I first made the song, and it sounded just really muddy and not very good. So definitely want to tighten that up. Let me play it again. I don't know. I'm afraid of taking away too much. I'm just gonna put it at 20. We can't hear anything under there anyway. So yeah, maybe I'll just leave that there. And then I think even for this bass, I probably want, well, let's see, how loud is it getting? I feel like I want to put a limiter just because I really want to just blow the top off with this bass. And I don't want to have it go too crazy. So yeah, let's put a limiter. It's already doing some limiting there. Let's raise the gain a little bit. I feel like I know they say we can't hear below 20 hertz, but I really feel like I feel the difference of cutting this off versus leaving it out. I feel like I just feel more, I feel more bass a little bit. So maybe I'll just leave it open. Yeah, it's a real difference, actually. I feel like I can feel it in the floor more. Maybe I'll just leave it alone. Let's hear with everything else. Also don't want to, this bass is just taking up a lot of real estate in the song. So, I don't want to, I don't want to overdo it. So, I don't know. Not really sure how I'm going to balance it all out yet. Let's just save that for now. Let's go to the next part that comes in. So these claps. Let's go through and mix these claps. You can see I already put some EQ here. So let's tighten it up. Taking away everything we don't need. Actually, it's on the inside. I'm just gonna go through and EQ each of these claps real quick. And I feel like volume can come up. Yeah. Oh, that volume. There was something that I wanted. There was something that I wanted. Hold on. There's a loop that I wanted. Where was it? Yeah, I wanted this loop somewhere. Where are my hi-hats at? Yeah, where was that? Maybe we can record that in. Let's record that in real fast. Okay. And I wanted it. Where did I want it? I don't know. Let me stop this. Let's play everything. Ooh. It's crashing. So I already have that sample there. Other samples are over here. Okay. Oh. Okay, anyway, it's fine. Okay, so let's just stretch this out. It's the same thing. Okay, just kidding. All right. Let's go back to the claps. Sweet. Love how hard that comes in. Might be a little too hard. Let's back it up. Okay, so this flat vinyl needs attention. So let me see. Oops. Okay. Just tightening this up a little bit. It's pretty tight. Yeah. I wonder if I want to put volume. Like I'll put the volume a little bit. But yeah, so those claps sounded good. Let's look at this next. What's happening here? On my 909, let's put EQ on there too. Okay.
That's what TikTok's so long. That's crazy. So they're gonna kick me out now. Okay.
Yeah, 909. It kind of just trails off at the end. Maybe I'll just leave the end open, I guess. I'll tighten up that side. All right. Yeah, the 909 clap eats up. And I had to put the volume up because it was so quiet. Okay, cool. And then what's else? Stereo snap. Okay, I thought it was a clap. Okay. We'll add a EQ for that. Stereo snap. So let's tighten that up. First of all, save. All right, let's tighten this. Let's. Bring it in, let's boost it. And really give it something. Or boost right at the top. Sounds good. Yeah. Okay, now my claps are like blowing it out of the water. So let's see where I can go on volume a little bit. Right, yeah, my clap is way loud now. It's so quiet. Oh, probably because it's on the beat. Yeah. Oh, and there's no more. Where'd the echo go? Wait. I don't know where this echo is coming from. Oh. Stirred away. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it. They hear the snaps now at the second part. Okay, cool. Ooh, just trying to get it balanced. Okay, so I think the claps, um, yeah, I think the claps are good for now. I'm gonna leave those alone. Let's move on to the synths. I think I already have that pretty spot on though, because I know I have some, yeah, I know I have some automation already. Yeah, so I don't want to mess with it too much, but let's just listen to it and see. Yes, I mean it starts out pretty low end. Yeah, this one's already pretty high in volume. I think I might just stick alone. I think I want that drop to be a little bit tighter, maybe. So let me see how I can make it a little bit tighter. Yes. So that's dead silent. But yeah, dead silent. Yes. The synths can be tighter, maybe. Let's see. Sounds. I make it turn off right there. Yeah. See how this one. Oh, I love that. I love that cutoff there. Let's see if there's anything else I can cut. Like, I think my vocals here can get cut. Let's get that. Yeah, pretty tight. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds cool. Had to do that real quick. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna leave the synths alone. Let's work on these hi-hats. I don't think we have any feel on any of them, so let's add some for all the ones that we use. Hi-hat acoustic. All right. Hi-hat 80. I kind of like that sound. Looks like it stays pretty open off the top, so I'll leave the top alone. And yeah, I'll leave that alone. And this one. What is this? What is this stuff up the bottom over there? I don't know. We're getting rid of it. I don't know. Uh, okay, so I think that's all 4 of those ones in this sample. Let me play it. I hear the bass is too loud. That should be alright. Got it. All right, now hold on. Let's look at these hi-hats on the other side of the other side of this drop. Yeah, let's look here. So it around 1K. It falls off, I think. What is this noise? Well, I actually really like that noise. That's gonna have to come all the way up. I actually really like it. That needs to be heard. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's keep getting at these hi-hats. I think there's a couple more that need EQ, I think. I realized I had a shaker. That shaker. Here. I think it's fine. Blue. Right, nice. Okay, cool. So I think I got all the hi-hats. Let's do the kick. I haven't even touched the kick, have I? All right, let's start with the kick. Wait, why do I have clap 909 over here? Do I ever use that? I don't know why I have clap 909 in the kicks section. I will take it off. It does not need to be there. Okay. Yeah, let's do the kicks. Wait, so it's the same kick, but it sounds different. Weird. The song, it sounds different. Maybe because it's coming in with that clap, it sounds harder than it is. I don't know. Whatever. Let's make you that. Okay. So, some top end. Sounds kind of nice when it's open. I think I'll leave it pretty open. And then I'll just put something like that. I feel like this kick likes being open. I don't know if I want to put too much restriction on it. Yeah. Yeah, I might just leave it pretty open, honestly. Okay. Love this kick. Yeah, this kick solid is my whole kick for this song, basically. Yeah, this kick solid takes me through the whole song. Wait, just kidding. I changed it. Just kidding, just kidding. Smacky. Hear that. I like that. That was a good choice. I like that kick. Sounds cool. Yeah, I won't take away too much. I like that though. All right. Okay, so some more kicks in there. That's hard. I like this one too. I chose some really good kick sounds for this song. I like that one a lot too. Yeah. I'll put a little bit off the top, but I think the rest I'll just leave it. It's a lot of nice. Ooh, I like that.
You love them? Okay. Great.
Yeah, I love this one. Ooh, that sounds nice. And kick sweet. Or it has the EQ. Very cool. This kick spacey. A little kick there. Oh. Don't take off too much. Put it off the top. Take away all this. Ooh. Too much. This wants to be pretty open. Don't close it off too much. This. I never used it. Okay. Alright, so I think I got everything. All right, cool. All right. Okay, so I did the kicks. I did the hi-hats, I did the bass. Let's work on this bass octave. I think I don't want to do anything, but let me listen.
Let's see.
I don't think I want to change too much. Wait, now hold on, because I thought I had some. I thought I had some white noise. Did I? I think it's these. Actually, I don't even know. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I had two white noises that are not supposed to be in this group. Let's move them out. That one, and then I think this one. I was like, why can't I hear them? So what's this doing? Yeah, I had some cool white noise. I thought this is hear everything. It's gonna get even louder. Now that I'm hearing it now, I don't know if I care for it. So let's tighten that. Let's hear that again. Turn the volume down. Hold on, something. I'm hearing something. Yeah, there's some noise right at that drop. That's not it. I don't know what it is. Hearing some like trailing off of something. I don't know what I'm hearing. What's this? Hmm. I'm hearing something. Something is. I don't know what it is. Hmm. Oh well, I'm being nitpicky. I will come back to it later. All right. What next? What next? I want to. First off, let's rename this. Okay. White noise. So, let's see. Ooh. Touch the vocals. I'm gonna do this. I need all the vocals in the same group. Oh. Yeah, let's put these in the same group. See. Don't see groups. I want you all the way up to this. Did it choose it? I won't choose. My gosh, what the heck? Choose this. I want to choose this. All these. I want to group them. Okay. Vocals. And so let's add a vocal chain. And I don't know, see how it sounds. I'm surprised this didn't slow down my computer more. Usually this kills it. Okay, let's play and see. I don't know if I'll need a de-esser. It's right here on this vocal. Delay, there's reverb. I don't know. Let's just take the volume to 0. Anyway, vocal chain. So I feel like these vocals in yellows don't really need this because they were already processed once. And I feel like adding it kind of made it sound funny. Yeah, honestly, I think I'll actually delete this. And I think I'll put it on this vocal harmony chain because they're gonna need it, I think. Um, anyway, so we'll come back to that. Let's go back to these vocals. I don't know if I want to do anything. They've already been processed once or twice, so I don't want to overdo it. Yeah, so I don't want to overdo it. I don't know. I think I might leave them alone. I kind of like where they're at. So let's save that and let's move into arranging all of these extra vocals that I just pulled in. So I'll turn this whole thing on. What's happening? I'll turn this whole thing on. I'm going to turn all the rest of these off and we'll bring them in one by one. Let's get them organized. Okay, so let's play from the top and organize these two here. This is maybe too harsh. Okay, yeah, I think I organized some of these last time. Okay, cool. So, oh my god, what's happening? Yeah, so these two are already organized. So let's see what this next one is doing. I think I already organized most of these, but some of them I know need to be organized. So I'm back here. We need this de-esser. This one already has one. Okay. I was just thinking of something. Let me think. I think there's one more sample that I might need. Let me go back and take a look. Let's see if maybe I find it.
Tell me who the fuck you
Oh my God.
think it's nice. Getting colder, maybe because we're getting older. Maybe if we move our bodies closer, let me in before this is all over. One day I'll give you
Yeah.
what it's like.
Yeah. So this one harmony here. Hear this.
Think older, maybe it's because we're getting older.
Cool. Consolidate that. That's gonna take a minute. Yeah, I wanted one more harmony on that part. Yeah. I think. I think it's two more harmonies actually. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Okay, so this lined up. I only need it's like the second half or so of this sample. But let's get it lined up. So, and then it's normalized. All right. And why is it so long? Let's get rid of all this. Oh, something is not. Oh, yeah. No, this is right. And I need to stretch it. So let's put some markers. Let's stretch this.
Say now and nothing's as good as the.
Yeah, with it.
It's getting colder, maybe it's because
Oh, it kind of
we're
drops off at the end.
getting older. Maybe if we move our bodies closer.
I need some volume here because this is like trailing off at the end. It's so strong right at the top. Actually, I don't even need this whole sample. First off, let's get rid of what I don't need. vocals are definitely getting drowned out by everything else. Probably the bass. I might need to do a little bit of like side chaining from these vocals to the bass. Probably. Because they are taking up a lot of real estate in the song. Yeah. Anyway, let's finish this. Let's raise it up to 4, and let's look for, there's one more harmony that I want in there. But that's perfect so far. So let's find that other one. Let me start here. No. No. No.
It's getting colder. Cold shoulder, you know it, I want it, I need it. Closer, get off the stuff.
Yes. It's that one. So let's get some space. Let's something like that. Oh my God, what time is it? Oh, it's 3 o'clock. Tired. Okay, what I'm gonna do? If I can just get through lining up all these vocals, I think I will do all that and stop there because I'm getting tired. Okay, let's line this up. I'm not sure where it goes though. Actually, no, I know where it goes. Oh, and we will normalize it. And we will get lined up. First. It's a little fast, so let's stretch it a little bit. Oh my gosh, my camera died. Alright. Yeah, so let's stretch this. What? That sounded kind of weird. All right, first off, tighten that. Well, turn it back on later. Wait, yeah. And let me hear vocal harmony with the kick and the bass and nothing else. I just need to hear it's in time. I'm gonna have to tighten all these up. See how that sounds. Sounds so weird with nothing else. Yeah. Okay, good. So that's in time. And let me take off the that. Okay, so I got it. I just need more, what did I say? I want to try side chaining vocals on the bass, but I can't remember which way it goes. What is it called? Unmask. I forget how to do it. Let me look at this article. I always forget which one it's supposed to go on when you want to unmask something. Okay. I loaded unmasked my bass track with the goal of giving my kick more space. Okay, yeah. So you put it on the bass and then I sidechain it to the vocals. Close that. And all right, so let's put this on. Actually, at this point, I could probably start freezing tracks because I'm gonna start running out of CPU here soon. So, like, the kit could definitely be frozen. So, let's just do that now. Of course, it's gonna take a little bit. Actually, you know what? Screw it. My computer's got it. Fuck it. All right. Yes, I just want to hurry up and do this. Where did I just put that? Oh. Let's put it on my main bass track before the limiter. And let's sidechain to vocal harmonies. Let's play it and see what that sounds like. I need to think for a second because this is doing a lot. Sunny DL on Twitch said, "Trans flag? Is that what that is? Happy Pride Month." I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure if that's trans flag or something else. But yay, Happy Pride Month for sure. Okay, so I put the unmask on my bass to give more room for my what? For my supporting vocals. So let's play it and try to get it right. It's okay. IDK people gift me subs. Sunny DL. That's nice. I've never been gifted a sub before. But I'm not on Twitch super often, so I don't know. But cool. Thanks for the pictures. Okay, let me listen again. So the gray in the background is my bass. The gray, just to explain it real quick, the gray, you can see the gray in the background is the bass. The purple is the vocals. So the orange is where they're clashing, and that's where it's making room for my vocals through the bass. So let's tighten up the frequencies that it's working with. It's not on all the frequencies, but the bass is taking in so much. The bass is taking in hecka real estate in my frequency range because it's so like harmonious. It has all of these different octaves and stuff, and I love it. I don't want to take any away, but it's taking up so much. Like it's competing with a lot of my other stuff. So I'm probably gonna have to do a decent amount of unmasking just to make sure everything can be heard. So yeah, I'm gonna start here. Sunny DL, I'm new to music production. Okay, well, very cool. I recommend Ableton. It's kind of the only one I've ever really used. I use a little bit GarageBand. I don't have a Mac though, so I don't. That was like hell years ago. And then I used Audacity before I was able to, have some money to get Ableton. But I use a student discount to get half off. And I mean, you buy it once and you have it forever. So it's my favorite. It's great for things like this, making loops, doing like DJ set, and just making songs in general. So it can kind of do like everything. And yeah, it's awesome. It has a shit ton actually of stock plugins. So some of the other DAWs, you have to download a lot of plugins and stuff from the internet and buy different things. This one comes with, like, you can buy nothing besides Ableton and you'll have everything that you'll need to make good music. So I recommend. Okay, but this Neutron that I'm using right now, I bought this. I bought the Ozone package, and it has some cool tools in there. But this is just side chaining, so you can use this with a basic sidechain compressor and probably do the same thing. But this just kind of automates a lot of those frequency process things, and so I like to use it specifically for this. But anyway, okay, let's listen again and get this going. Okay, so the side chain is going okay. I think I also just need to crank the volume, honestly, on all of these. The top one's okay. This one, I feel like, let's put it back to 0. And this one, let's bump it even higher. Let's put it to 6. Let's hear that. All right. My CPU is hot. Okay. You can see that in the corner. That was pushing 100. I'll probably freeze some tracks when I get off of here, and it'll make it better next time. So yeah, my second issue was what do I want to do? My second thing was everything in my face, feeling like everything is like super centered here. So I want to start panning some things left and right just to move some things out of the way. So I don't know. Obviously, my kick I'm gonna leave alone. Hi-hat probably won't touch. All these one-off things I probably won't touch too much. Bass, obviously, leave that. Same with clap. My synth, I think, is already doing some. It already sounds pretty wide, I think. Yeah, so I don't think I'll mess with that. The white noise, I think it's kind of already doing a back and forth thing. Yeah, literally. I can see. And what about this? I'll leave those center. I don't want to mess with those too much. So really it's just the vocals that I feel like I can kind of create a little space. So I don't know how I want to do it. Let me hear this. There was something that was cool that I just learned about that lets you kind of automate like panning. It wasn't. Crap, I don't remember what it was. I'm taking an online music class, and they taught us something cool for how to pan. Let me see. Yeah, it was auto filter. Let me try it here. Obey 49 Railwolf said, "Hey, can you rate a Russian song?" You want me to rate a song? Yeah, if you send me the song, I'll play it right now and I'll rate it. I'll rate it right this second. Okay, so auto filter. Oh, I didn't know you could post YouTube links in fucking Twitch. That's kind of cool. Okay, rate. Okay, guys, right, real quick. Hold on, TikTok, you listening?
I'm gonna rate
the song from Obey 49 Werewolf on Twitch. Okay, I'm gonna open it. Good enough to troll me right now. Okay, y'all can hear that, right? This Russian song is called Face by Nine Mice. I think it has a decent amount of subscribers. Ooh. It sounds pretty good. Oh. This is Russian? Oh, that's cool. For a rating, yeah, I'll probably give it like 8.5 out of 10. Probably like a 9 out of 10, just because I love dubstep and I love this style of music. The bass is really clean, the vocals are really clean. Yeah, I love trap music personally, so I'm always gonna be down for it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty grimy. And I'm a fan of that kind of style. So I'm gonna give that. Where's Werewolf? Werewolf. I'm gonna give that like a 9 out of 10, just for personal preference. I love some grimy stuff like that. Okay. Sunny DL said backward reverb on the vocals would be cool. Backward reverb for me or for what we were just listening to?
I'm back.
All right. Yeah, thanks for sharing the song though. That was cool.
Sorry, Ian. I'm recording. Okay.
I've been here. I've been here for like 2 hours. Okay, for me on my project, backwards reverb. Okay, backwards reverb. How does that work? Is that like it's like a reverb? I'm wondering, how do you do a reverse reverb? Like, oh, are you saying like, I feel like you're saying make like a long tail reverb and like capture the tail and reverse it so that it's like a build? Is that what you're talking about? That's the only thing I could think of. They hadn't taught me that? No. No, we haven't gotten to reverb yet. So I know a little bit about reverb, but I'm just curious what you mean by reverse. I'll have to look that up. I can write it down and look it up later if I had a pen. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna say reverse reverb question mark. I'll look it up. Okay, so you said get a vocal, consolidate, and then what? Like turn it backwards? Let me know what you think. Okay, so, but what I was thinking in my head before was, as you said, add a medium room reverb, make it around 4 or 5 seconds. Here, let's do it to something that doesn't have a reverb on it yet. Then play it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off here because this one already has like some reverb on it. Put it here. You said medium reverb. Let's do medium. Oh. Oh, maybe 4 or 5 seconds and reverse the sample. Okay, I got you. That's not a bad idea. I think I don't want to do it on these main vocals. Well, I don't want to do it on these main vocals because I really need those for my harmonies for when I sing with this song. But Cookie Crumbs said, "Hey, what's up? What's up, Cookie Crumbs? Thanks for stopping by." People are in the chat giving some cool feedback. So let me see. Freeze it, then drag it into another channel. Take the freeze audio, drag, reverse it again, then place the audio before the drag. Oh yeah, see, that's exactly what I said. It's like making a, not like a build, but it's making like a sort of like intro into the main vocal. Yeah. I got you, Sunny. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. And you're like taking the tail and turning it around. Yeah. Yeah, I might do something like that. I'm trying to figure out where exactly I want to do it, just because I have a lot going on already. Oh, you said I don't take the tail? Oh, okay. So you take the whole sample. I've done it only with the tail, but you're saying the whole sample. Cookie Crumb said, just hit follow. Oh, thanks for following. Just popping in. Appreciate you stopping by. Let me know if you have any suggestions on this track. And Sunny said, you don't take the tail, you take the whole vocal. Okay, let's experiment. Since we're experimental baddies up in here, let's experiment anyway. So, trying to figure out what sample I want to use for that. Let's just take this random sample over here and try your suggestions. So, if you take the tail, you're getting unwanted artifacts. Okay. Cookie Crumbs, no worry at all. Okay. By the way, I draw some designs, just wondering to show you if it's cool. Yeah, if you guys have any cool stuff to show me, pictures or music, definitely post them in the chat and I'll check them out right now. I'll plug you right now. Okay. So let's experiment. So you want a medium hall reverb, and you said make it like 5 seconds. Make it 4 or 5 seconds. 4 or 5 seconds for decay time, I'm guessing, right? Oh, do I have Discord? No, I don't have Discord. I have Instagram. I have Instagram and YouTube. That's about it. Okay, for decay time, yeah. Okay, so let's make it 5 seconds. Oops. Okay, this isn't a word. Let's make it, let's do 4.98. Okay, so let's solo this. Let's play it with that. Let's see this one. I kind of like how it sounds here. Okay. Now reverse the vocals, then play it. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this just so I don't lose my original stuff. I'm gonna duplicate that. I'll get rid of this, and so we'll work in here. All right, now you say I reverse. Okay, reverse. Let's play. Ooh, that's kind of trippy. Now reverse the vocal, play. That's a little bit trippy. Hold on. Let me go back in here. Oh, now freeze. Now freeze the audio. Is it freeze track? Is it this one or is it a different one? I hope it was a different way to freeze. Then drag the freeze audio into a new channel. Right, I know what you're saying. I don't remember how to do it on here. Hold on. Oh, is it freeze track? Okay, let's just try it. Yeah, let's go. Let's do freeze track. Oh my God, I can't read. Okay, freeze track. Oh, I see. And then this is the extras, right? Okay, yeah. So, and then you said, then drag it into a new audio channel. So let's insert another audio channel. Aha, I see. Okay. All right. So now let's play this. That's kind of cool. Here, I have a lot of like kicks and stuff going here. Let's drag it up to the front and hear that. Oh, and then you said reverse it again. Oh, this is actually getting crazy. Okay, let's consolidate that first. And then you said reverse again. Let's hear that. This is cool. Oh, that's cool. That's actually kind of cool. Now place it before you make vocals as an intro. Okay, let's unmute. Let's delete this. All right, and then I hear you. Let's see. You said that's what Billie Eilish does. No, I hear you. Yeah. I've heard of similar, like I said, I've heard of similar what the fuck is it called? Similar techniques. Like I said, I heard about just taking the tail. I heard of like different things, but this is cool. I always appreciate hearing someone else's workflow. Okay, let's play it. Let's figure out where we want to put this. This is the correct way of doing it. No such thing as correct way. There's all kinds of ways to do it. But I hear you. Appreciate the feedback.
Don't you think it's smart?
Never pulled the tail, but I like tails.
Keep your secrets and be
Save that. So that actually sounded kind of cool. That's a nice little extra. That's a nice little extra right there before the beat drops. Tails introduced on one of artifacts. I hear you on that. What if I like artifacts? No, just kidding. No, I hear you. Yeah, cool though. So what you say? You said, here, I'm gonna write this down. Actually, you know what? Has no weight too. Look, I have all of these different notes that I take on different things. So I'm gonna put what you said. Reverse reverb, good before main vocals or for transitions. And you said medium reverb at 4 to 5 seconds delay. And then what did you say? And then you freeze the track. Freeze track, drag to new audio track. Oh no, you said 45 seconds delay, reverse, freeze track, drag to new audio track, reverse again. Yeah. Okay. You have to put it very close to your main no gap. I need to experiment with this because I really want, well, actually, let's experiment right now. Let's do it your method and see how that sounds. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I really liked it almost like as a transition right before those kicks start coming in. Personally, but I'll have to play with it. But I do like that suggestion. You can do this with everything like drums and synths. Okay. Elizabeth Jones, Sense, etc. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to experiment. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Let's rename it. I'm just gonna name it Reverse Reverb so that when I come back to it, I know what the fuck was happening. I'm gonna go to bed and wake up and be like, what the hell is that? Okay. Cool. Sunny DL underscore. Thanks for popping in and giving some feedback there. Okay. Don't tell your mentor. Yeah, we haven't gotten to reverb, so maybe they'll touch on it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how deep they'll go. What do I want to do next? Okay, let's listen to some of the rest of these vocals and just get them lined up where I want. Been doing music for 20 years. You can do the same on delays too. Yeah, reverse delay would be cool. Cool that you've been doing music for so long. Maybe you should start doing lessons or something. Get on. I'm taking a class through Udemy. Maybe you should make a class. All right, so let's bring in some more of these vocals and see. That's what that was. Okay. Sunny D took a master class by Paula Temple, the audio professor in the Bass Valley. If you recommend any classes specifically for mixing and mastering, I will take them. I love different techniques with audio effects and that kind of thing, but I'm definitely very interested in like how do we get that polished like sound at the end of everything. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know. Abhishek R8773 said makes up Jay-Z type. Maybe one day, but I need to finish these songs first because I have some shows coming up. So you said UZQ. I heard that. Keep it simple. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. Maybe I'll take down the volume a little bit. Oh, I'll take down negative. Take down the volume. All right. Okay, let's keep going. Let's pull that in. CPU is hot. Okay, what was I listening for? Okay, I just bought this in. It's kind of loud. Sunny DL, mostly from piano roll. Changing BPM. Changing BPM is what helps with the kick and bass phase alignment. You mess with BPM translation below and the voice phasing so it sounds full. Yeah, phase stuff, I'm still like, what the fuck? Not well versed on that at all. I feel like that could be a whole class in itself. It's just to discuss frequency clashing and cancellation and things like that. That's definitely, yeah, a good point. um, I wish I could just have someone sitting next to me that could like be over my shoulder and like teaching me these different things. Yeah, sound designing. I swear, I just need to go back to school, huh? And just really take like a sound engineer like class because it gets really, really technical. Um, yeah. Oh lordy, reverse sidechain. I know sidechain. I don't know about reverse sidechain. Parallel linear EQ. Yeah. Oh, now you're dropping big words. You dropping big words right now. I might TikTok. Okay. Modal processing. Oh lordy. Yeah, you dropping the big words. Okay. Okay. I'm hungry. I'm tired. 3:30 now, so I think I'm gonna hop off. But shout out to everybody on the chat. Sunny, thank you for teaching me something new. I appreciate learning new stuff. I need to take a sound engineering class. Yes, I know that. So hopefully one of these days. I wouldn't mind getting like degree in sound engineer and really know what the fuck I'm doing. Um, but yeah, thanks everyone in the chat and sending your feedback. Someone said they were gonna send me some designs. Cookie Crumb said they were gonna send me some designs, but they never did. So Cookie Crumb, if you want to get at me on socials, yeah, send me some designs. But okay, I'm gonna hop off and go eat something and chill out. But thank you guys for coming by. We'll be back right here next time, maybe on Thursday or Wednesday, maybe even tomorrow. Going through the rest of these vocals, lining them up, and yeah, putting this together. All right. Till next time.